I'm not doing the introduction today. Man. I'm going to say something extremely serious and important. Not going to talk about it at all. I just want to let people know with all the harsh reality shit that's really going on in the world. I'm going to leave a link to 2 other channels I usually follow most of the time. I said them before. I'll say it again. Mr. KJ Osborne, aka Scariest Movie Ever, and another dude named Alex the Activist. Check them out. There's a lot of shit starting to get a little bit more extra serious than I thought. With that CR, Crown, CV, you know what, sickness that's been going on. I looked a little bit more deeper information on it. I'll leave links to the videos in the description box down below. I'm probably going to talk about it on not my backup channels at all. YouTube doesn't allow that at all because a lot of censorship goes on in there. So yeah, there's that. But, yeah, I just wanted to give you a heads up on that. I got a Brighteon account, brighteon.com. It's a Nintendo, I think it's Nintendo Wolverine fan. That's what I called myself over there. So I'm going to start talking about a lot more serious topics. Like, if you go back to my 2011, 12, and 2013 videos, I didn't just do trailer reactions or movie reviews. I did talk about real life news that was going on in the world at that time. I stopped at about, I think, 2014 or 15, because that's when I started doing a lot of My Little Pony reaction videos. So, yeah, as you can tell by the seriousness of my voice, I'm seriously not screwing around. This shit is pretty fucking serious. A lot more serious than I thought. I'll leave links to the videos down below explaining why. Well, not me. The 2 other people I talked about, KJ Osborne and another dude, I'm Alex the Activist. So, big ups to them, because they got balls of steel to be talking about the stuff here on YouTube, because it's very censorship-y nowadays. But anyways, video game news. More positive vibes. A Nintendo World Report. As you can see here, I didn't do a reaction video to this because I know how Game Freak and a Pokemon company is. I like to strike people's channels down with strikes, so I'm not going to play the video. Nintendo World Report. New mythical Pokemon, Zarude. Hopefully I'm saying it right. Is revealed. This comes from Donald Thierson from Nintendo World Report. I haven't read from them in almost 3.5 years, I think, or 4. It probably shouldn't use Sandstorm. The first mythical Pokemon has been revealed for Sword and Shield. Actually, it was Calyrex, wasn't it? For June and July, because I know those are coming out in 3 or 4 more months. But anyways, let's move on. First mythical Pokemon has been revealed for Sword and Shield. In observance to the anniversary... Oh, I'm talking about that CV sickness that's going on. The whole thing with China and all that. I'm not getting even touched near any of that. That's what I was saying earlier. But let's move on. For Sword and Shield. In observance, the anniversary of Pokemon's launch, a trailer was shown for a new Pokemon named Zarude. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Zarude or Zarude. A dark grass type. So I guess Nuzleaf and Shiftry aren't the only 2 Pokemon that are dark grass anymore. It's the 3rd Pokemon in Liza, because I know Seedot's just pure grass type. Was shown. It was shown that this new Pokemon's name is Zarude, a dark grass type, has the ability Leaf Guard, immunity to stats in the sun, and is shown using its Taunt ability in a trailer along with a new similar Rillaboom's drum beating. A distribution method for Zarude has not been revealed. Yeah, so every time I say this Pokemon name, I think about the Guitar Hero series from 2005, the 2007-08 World Tour game. I remember that because I used to play a lot on the Wii and the PS3 at the time. Funny shit. Yeah, but it's crazy. This thing, if this would have been Rillaboom's final evolution, I would have loved it. This might have been his backup evolution. Might have decided just make it a mythical. I don't know. I'm just theorizing here. That's maybe what they did with it. And it's a really good, badass looking design. And it's supposed to be like a chimpanzee or a monkey kind of Pokemon. It looks cool as fuck. It looks like a bat monkey thing or whatever. He looks freaking awesome, man. I'm not gonna lie. He looks like a freaking absolute badass. He looks like he's gonna be a little bit weak. And I heard in the trailer, I think it's he's supposed to be the forest protector of the Pokemon or whatever like that. And I think in another article from I think the PokemonZarude official site, they said he's the protector of all the Pokemon that live in the forest with him. That's why the other Pokemon don't fear him. And then that's what it's. I'll leave links to that down below as well. Alright, let's get on to the main meat and potatoes of this video. From Wired Magazine, or News. So, Nintendo cracks down after high-profile leak. So, links description box down below if I can't read this whole thing. I'm not going to be able to read the whole thing anyway, so I'll just read half of it. So, I want to get to this one in Destructoid. So, I got 3 big-ass important news to talk about for video games. At 10:28 p.m. on November 1st, an image of an unknown classified Pokemon appeared in Discord group. Gigantamax Machamp and a mega-sized version of the bodybuilder Pokemon was slated the appearance to the unreleased games of Pokemon Sword and Shield. Within minutes, JPEGs of it were posted on 4chan. Of course, 4chan. What else is new? Then on a dedicated Pokemon Reddit forum, it wasn't until 300 URLs were hosting it. Nintendo and the Pokemon Company who developed and published Pokemon Sword and Shield said in November to court documents that have been handled in the game's material at utmost security. I remember hearing about this. I think I did a video on this before too in the past. And Nintendo was going to send the people to courts. I think that was about, I think it was Russia, Germany, or Ukraine, one of those European countries that I think one of the gaming publisher developers or whatever who they were, I think the devs, they wanted to take Nintendo to court, but Nintendo won. Not surprised. They're a $1 billion company, man. They're like literally on top of the world when it comes to gaming, in my opinion. And then you got Sony and Microsoft, but that's different. Secure computers with secure storage mechanisms with limited employees had access to digital trackers, key cards, buildings from entrances, and of course, non-disclosure agreements, aka NDAs. And the levee broke. After the levee broke, the Pokemon Company submitted takedowns or requests after takedowns by request, but Gigantamax Machamp was uncontainable. In fact, it was only the beginning that for the next 15 hours after their first Discord post, at least 18 other pictures of Pokemon were leaked and prolified. All the from the game's unreleased strategy guide. Nintendo filed a lawsuit against the alleged leakers who had undermined PR strategy and was without character. Nintendo lawyers had led an investigation to the Nintendo ninjas along the other community, but the last other couple of months, the company has taken against multiple leakers. Ahead of much anticipated Animal Crossing New Horizons, traditional E3 digital press conferences, it looks like the game giant is cracking down. In addition to Nintendo's suit against the Pokemon Sword and Shield leaker, Nintendo was in mid-February cut ties in the Portuguese reviews. Oh, I remember this one. It said F Nintendo. I remember that. The new site's called F Nintendo. Whose freelancer reviewed screenshot from the game. The leaker Zippo told Wired that they will no longer be leaking Nintendo games. And in a message on his Discord channel, the leaker Sabi said in the same for his friends. February, the FBI caught the most connected Nintendo leakers of all time. Hacker has been named by Ryan Rocks. I didn't know that. Nintendo has been increasingly aggressive when it comes to combating leaks, says one of the leakers. I was checking my timer. Saying one of the leakers, one longtime member of the Nintendo leaking community who's asked to remain anonymous for fears of the repercussions. So they say in a few years ago it absolutely wasn't as threatening, and even as early as it was last year, it wasn't that bad. Says another community member who obtained a copy of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate 2 weeks before in 2018, which launched. We will call him Gray. Nintendo is always cracking on leakers, but recently there has been a surge in activity. Nintendo and the Pokemon Company has declined to comment for this article. Obviously, it makes sense because they don't want to make their company look bad. All of the game companies have leakers just weeks before Activision sent a subpoena to Reddit after someone leaked an alleged battle royale for Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I really don't give a crap about that, but it is what it is. Let's move on. And all gaming companies pursue leakers of varying degrees. The COD series. That's what I was talking about. And there's a lot of hardcore fans on it. There's a few games I liked from it. After a while, I got burned out on it. But Nintendo's leaking community is more visible than those of other game companies, energetically, detailed, hungry, and unable to deter it. The fans who leak Nintendo games announcement information and upcoming games, and sometimes the entire games themselves, constantly butt up against Japanese companies' reputations, occupancy. But so many other people grew up alongside the now behemoth brand. Nintendo fandom easily and naturally becomes an identity. Nintendo's drip 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 feeds are hugely anticipated as Super Smash Bros., Animal Crossing, and Zelda games, which are called teasers for a reason, and a lot of people can't resist the temptation. Over the last several years, the embrace of Nintendo leaks have been quite like Ryan Hernandez. According to the court documents, oh wow, real court documents, that's some scary shit. Hernandez 21 registered online for Nintendo Developer Access in 2016. That's a privileged resource for people who make and publish games for Nintendo consoles. Wow. He accepted an NDA agreement, non-disclosure agreement. It prevented him from sharing much of what he saw in exchange for the priority information on Nintendo 3DS and Wii U consoles. That information has been appearing on Twitter attached to Hernandez. And when Nintendo noticed him posting confidential information, they sent Hernandez a notice of cease and desist. Because he was 17 at the time, his parents agreed on his behalf. Hernandez didn't stop, and he was just getting started. So they try to be sneaky little bastards, and ended up getting screwed. Fortunately, they got screwed in the ass here, because Nintendo ended up catching them in that little digital video game cookie jar, where they're not supposed to be getting their fucking hands from. So overall thoughts and opinions, I'm glad these motherfuckers got caught. Because they ruined it for a lot of old school fans like me. Granted, I'm not a leaker, I'm not a hacker or any of that stuff. The last thing you want to do is piss off and talk shit about hackers. I'm not talking mad shit about any of them, because I don't want to get my channel or any of my social media accounts hacked. Please don't come after me, because not because I have powerful lawyers or anything, because I definitely don't. I'm just an everyday average dude that likes to do this as a hobby. Do it a lot as a hobby. Let's get into the last bit of news here. Platinum Games. And I'll leave the rest of that article down below if you want to read it yourself on your own personal time. Yeah, Platinum Games reveals that Hideki Kamiya project GG. Sounds like it says good game. This comes from Chris Morris. Got to get credit is due. The other one was from Astasia Delastasio. I think that's what her name was. I think she used to work for fucking, what's it called? Kotaku. It was pretty wild. Update. Platinum Games has updated 4 Platinum 4 websites and released a trailer for Project GG, which you can go check out at the foot of the article. Platinum Games has dropped a new mysterious information regarding the second title, fabled Platinum 4, as revealed as the latest issue of Famitsu Project GG and a brand new video game title directed by industry legend Hideki Kamiya. The new endeavor is set in a third and final entry of Kiyama's, I think that's how you say it, Heroes Trilogy, and for the first 2 entitled games in 2003, begin in 2003. Is Beautiful Joe and 2013's The Wonderful 101, which Platinum is currently remastering for Platinum 4 releases. Kamiya, alongside with Platinum Games head studio Atsushi Anabana, notes that Project GG is in pre-development stages and is expected to launch all existing games on the platform. The duo also says they will act as almost screwed that up. Project GG is a Giant Heroes-esque title which will go up against unexpected expectations in a good way. Asked what is the genre title we're going to be falling into, Kamiya said that he will be putting something action or something in genre, and that is not solely focused on action. I didn't mess with my words, right? That's literally what it says. Let's move on. Project GG is the second entry form of Platinum Games, and the third and fourth announcement will be revealed at some point in the future. Anabu notes that the final announcement in particular will be very Platinum and interesting. Platinum Games announced the director of Project GG, Gamatsu. Oh, this is from Gamatsu. I didn't know that. And this is what it looked like. I remember. I looked at this trailer the other day. This shit looks freaking insane. I cannot wait to get my hands on this thing. I really want to play the crap out of this game. Hopefully there's a Switch port for this too when this comes out. I know it's going to be for maybe the future PS5 and maybe the Xbox Ray Tracing Project Scarlet thing. That's all I got to say for now. I'm going to end my outro pretty short. Peace out once again, ladies and gentlemen, fanboys and fangirls of Toxic Eco Ones out there. I'll see you when I see you guys. Good day, have a good night, wherever universe out there. Stay tuned for more future reaction review channels, reaction review videos, article session reviews on video gaming industry news, anime manga news, and internet news. Alright, peace out, my sauerkraut. Late and goodbye. I'll see you on the flip side. Take it easy. I'm gone. I'm out of here. Later. See you soon.